Hello everybody and welcome back to our new tutorial where we are going to make our virtual machine full screen. So we are at this point right now where we have our Kali Linux virtual machine installed, but it is not enlarged properly. So in order to fix that, we're going to need to run a few commands in our Linux terminal, and we're also going to need to run some of the things from this menu right here. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to navigate to the devices right here, click there, and we want to scroll down to the Insert Guest Addition CD image. Left click to actually open it, and in just a few seconds it should prompt us with a window right here as it says, VirtualBox Guest Additions contains software intended to be automatically started. Would you like to run it? Now, if you click on run, it will not work, so we'll simply just click here cancel and we'll need to run it manually from our terminal. In order to open up your terminal, you navigate right here to this icon, click on it, so it should open up like this, and right here is where you can execute system commands. So we want to navigate to our inserted VirtualBox guest additions and just follow up my commands. So we are going to go to CD, and I will explain all of these commands later on. Just right now, copy everything I do. Media, CD-ROM. In the CD-ROM, press LS, and right here you want to copy this file right here, which is vbox linux editions.run. Right click on it, press here copy. You want to type here sh and then space and then right click vbox linux editions.run. Press here enter and it will finish up the installation of VirtualBox guest additions. So the first command was cd media cd-rom, or cd space / media / cd-rom. The next one was ls, and then you copy this file right here, and then you simply just type sh and then space and then the name of that file. Okay, so this will take a few seconds to finish, and as soon as it finishes, we want to actually reboot our virtual machine. Now, it might actually get some error, and if it does, we will simply just ignore it and we will restart our virtual machine. And after we restart the virtual machine, the Kali Linux environment should now be in full screen mode. Now, if it is not, once again, feel free to post a question with a screenshot of your error so we can fix everything for you. Basically, what this means is it is performing all of the things manually, or pardon me, automatically for us. So we don't really need to bother with all of this stuff. It is simply just installing this program for the Linux editions.run. Now, if you were, for example, running Windows and you wanted to make it full screen, you would simply just go VirtualBox Windows Editions, depending on whether you're using 64-bit or 32-bit PC. We will just wait for this to finish, and as soon as it finishes, I will get back to you. Okay, so here we are right now. As it says right here, you can see that we actually did receive some error right here. It says VirtualBox failed to register realizing or resizing support. Now this is some kind of an error. You can simply just click here OK. And we're going to see whether this error is going to present us a problem. How we're going to do that, we're simply just going to type the next command, which is going to be reboot. Press here enter, and this command will restart our virtual machine, and once it is restarted, we're going to see whether the virtual machine is in full screen mode. Okay, so just let it run once again, and the actual login screen, as soon as it prompts up, should be in full screen mode. If it is not, that means that error, pardon me, is actually critical for our full screen mode, and therefore we need to fix it, or we need to try to install the VirtualBox guest additions on some other way. Okay, so let us just wait for our login screen right here. But from my personal experience, it should all be good and it should go full screen. As we can see right here, it started some of the services, and right now we're in full screen mode and our VirtualBox guest additions indeed worked. So right now let's also check the desktop as soon as we log in. In the username it is root and the password is test1234. Press here enter, and now we are signing in into our desktop. So everything is in full screen mode, and if you also want to get rid of these lower applications right here as well as upper menu right here, you can simply just go on view and press here full screen mode. It will prompt you with some information. We want to click here switch, and it will be full screen mode of Kali Linux. you will not have the menu right here or the desktop applications right here. You will only have Kali Linux environment, and some people like to use it like this, so feel free to use it if you want to. In order to get back, you need to navigate to this menu down here, click on the view once again, and go onto the full screen mode, and it will get you back to this position right here. Okay? So basically that would be about it for this tutorial. We managed to successfully install the VirtualBox guest editions, allowing us to run our Kali Linux machine in full screen mode. And from the next tutorials, we're going to start to get ourselves used to the Linux environment, as well as learning some of the basic things about Linux and also basic commands that we're going to need in order to continue with this course. Hope you enjoyed this lecture, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye!